Right. Yeah, we're ready. Brachas. Here we go. So today, really, what we want to try and accomplish is whether you can daven my plug mincha maariv or daven maariv before tzeis. You go to the shows and you wanna go home and you don't have a daf shir to go to, so you just want to retire for the night and daven mincha maariv early. So that's really that's the one thing we want to accomplish from today's daf. So from when do you read Shema by Maariv? What's the Zman? So that's when the Kohanim start eating the terumah, meaning if a Kohen becomes Tameh and he's Toivel, so then he, right after night, is allowed to start eating. Right? So whatever time that would be, then that would be allowed. Yeah? Until the end of the first Shmira of the night, which we'll see what that means in Gemara. Some say you're allowed to read Shema until chatzos, until the morning. So basically what we have here in the Mishna is we have one opinion what time the earliest time for maariv is, right, which is when the Kohanim are allowed to eat terumah, and then we have three opinions to the latest time. Either Shmura Rishayna, which we'll see what that is, or chatzos, or until Alois, which nowadays would be about 6 a.m. Yeah, those are the three opinions, and the Gemara will have more opinions. Yeah. Right, there was a story that Rabbi Gamliel's kids came from a wedding. And they told him that we didn't read Shema. If it's not yet sunrise, not sunrise, how do you call it? What's Alois? Dawn, thank you. You have to read. Yeah, and not only that, but anytime the Chachamim said you do something till chatzos, so then the mitzvos till it's the mitzvos till the whole night until Alois, and you have to stop. The Chatchila, they want you to stop by chatzos because as a gather, so that you don't. Yeah. Fine. Hektar chalav ve'var mitzvos and hachi alam shachar. Bringing maktir, when you bring a carbon, so a carbon has feilev, fats, and avarim and all that stuff that gets burned on the mizbeach. So that's hachi alam shachar. Anything, any carbon that gets eaten only for one day, so the mitzvah is only until Amud Shachar. Im kain lam amr chacham at chatzos, and why the chacham say chatzos? Just to keep you away from Avera. Meaning, if we're telling you can do something all night, you're going to keep pushing it off. If you say, I got time. And then, so the Chacham said, stay till chatzos, and then if you miss chatzos, then you move on from there. Then you'll do it, but l'chatchil you don't want to do it. Now, there's a lot of issues in this mission. There's a big machlokes Rashi Tosfos. What time we start reading? What time is the earliest time to read Shema? But let's do the Gemara first, and then we'll get back to that. Yeah. Zog the Gemara. Tana heichakai. What is the Tana going on that it says me'emasai? Meaning, how do you start a Masechta that says from when Shema by Maariv? It didn't tell us that you have to read Shema by Maariv. Right? By Maariv, we don't mean Maariv. We mean at night. What? Yeah, it says when do you read Shema by Maariv? Why don't you tell me first that you have to read Shema? Then tell me what time you read Shema. Yeah. That's one question. Mishna, the Tani Ba'arvis Bereisha, listening to Shachas Bereisha. Why are you starting off with night? Why don't you start off with the morning? Yeah. So we answer Tana Akrakoi. It says when you go to sleep. Right in Shema we say when you go to sleep and when you get up. When do you have to read Kriya Shema? When the Kohanim eat their terumah. That's one pshat. Meaning it says in the pasuk so when you go to sleep, when you wake up. So going to sleep came first in the pasuk. It's different. The Gemara discusses going to sleep first. Or you could say another pshat. Well, we learn it out from the creation of the world. Everybody knows that it says which came first? Erev. So clearly, according to Yidden, night comes before day. So that's why we start with night. So then the problem is, but the next Mishnah that says B'shah. Well, not the next Mishnah, but the Mishnah on Daf Yud Aleph. In the morning, you have to make two brachas. Two brachas before Kriya Shema and one after. But my maariv is two brachas before Shema and two brachas after, right? Shachris is Yotzar and Ahava Rabbah. Those are two brachas before, and the last bracha afterwards is Gal Yisrael. Yeah? By maariv, there's two brachas before, which is maariv Haravim and Oyev Amo Yisrael, and the Gal Yisrael and Shemer Yisrael after Shema. Okay, then we'll get to that Mishnah Be'ez Hashem. This need the harvest Berachos. So how come there it starts with? How come it starts with Shachris there first? Tana pasach ba'arvis v'hadar tana v'shachris adakay b'shachris parish mili d'shachris v'hadar parish mili d'arvis. Meaning it says. What am I doing now? Any of you? Why are we starting with night before this? So the first teretz is because it says b'shachar. First teretz is because it says b'shachar of kumech. There's enough paper. Amen. That's right. So the first teretz is because it says b'shachar of kumech. So night comes first. The second teretz is because which is a similar teretz. Because night goes before day. Okay, right? It's basically the same answer. But the problem is that the next Mishnah, Yud Aleph, says no. The next Mishnah on Yud Aleph says that the day talks about Shachris before it talks about maariv. Yeah, it talks about Shachris before about maariv. So therefore, why are we changing? So Gemara answers Tana pasach ba'arvis. You have it by that dot. Tana pasach ba'arvis v'hadar tana b'shachris. First it talks about maariv, then it talks about Shachris. Ad dekoy b'shachris, parash mili d'shachris. Once it starts discussing Shachris, then we continue to the parash mili d'arvis, and then we go back to maariv. Okay? Whether you understand that svara, I don't know. I'm not so sure I understand it so well, but what? It's not a rumah because then you got to cut back to maariv. So once you're in Shachris, you're discussing Shachris. That's a pshat. You got to maariv, Shachris, back to maariv. Yeah? You looking for the mashal? Yes, but they're relatively easy. Okay, Omar Mar. Yeah, fine. So Omar Mar, Mishasha Kohanim Nechnasim Lechel B'Tshuvasa. What is the time? What's the latest time? The latest time is from the Kohanim go to eat truma. Michti Kohanim Amos Ka'achli Truma. When did the Kohanim eat truma? Mishat tzeis hakochavim. From tzeis hakochavim, listening Mishat tzeis hakochavim. Why don't you just say from nightfall? Why do you have to say? Yeah, why do you have to say that when the Kohanim finish eating? Why don't you just say from tzeis? Because that's the same thing. So parenthetically, the Gemara wants to teach us something. Kohanim Amos Ka'achli B'Truma. When the Kohanim eat truma, Mishas tzeis hakochavim. It's just telling us that the Zman for Kohanim to eat the truma is from tzeis hakochavim. The kapara loy ma'akva, and really the chiddush is that kapara does not. The carbon is not ma'akiv, meaning when the kohen becomes tummy, he can start eating truma even before he brings the carbon the next day. The tani va shemesh v'tar, and the sun will set, which really means come, but that's what we touch it. It means it will set v'tar, and it will be matar. Bias shim shem ma'ak. We'll see that that's not so simple. That's the way you translate it. Bias shim shem ma'ak. Just the sun is what's causing him to not eat truma, not his kapara, not his carbon. So again, the kohen becomes tummy during whenever he becomes tummy. He's got to wait the end of that day. Once the sun sets, which we call tzeis hakochavim, and he's allowed to start eating truma, and then the next day brings his carbon. That's what's in the It depends which type of tumah it is, but yeah, most of the time it's 7 days. Yeah, fine. And when the Gemara asks, so who says that Baal Shemesh means when the sun goes down, and v'tahar means that the day became pure, meaning the day was over. Dilma, perhaps bias ayroihu. Maybe bias it means that you need to wait till sunrise of the 8th day. Umay v'Torah Torah Gavra, and what is Torah going on? Torah is not going on the day. Torah is going on the person, meaning the kohen, right? Amar Rav bar Shila, Imkain lema krapi guitar. It should say, and he will become Torah. My v'Tahar. What is that's a little bit. What is v'Tahar? And it became Torah. So Torah Yom. It's going on the day. Kedamri inchi irar shimsha v'itki Yom. The day the day went down, meaning the sun goes down. Yarav Shimsha, Itki Yom, and the day became is gone. Right? Rashi says the day is new day. Yeah. The Marava, the Rava of Shil Lashmilu in Marava on Eretz Yisrael, they never heard this din of Rava bar of Shila. And they asked this question: Hi, Uba Shemesh Bias Shemshahu, Umay v'Torah Torah Yom, Adum Bias Ayrehu, Umay v'Torah Torah Gavra. Right? They asked the same question that the Gemara asked, which is basically: is v'Torah going on the day, or is v'Torah going on the person? The postula mi braisim, the Tani b'braisim, similar davar tzeis hakochavim shmamina bias shimshayu. When we said that a siman to v'Torah is that it's tzeis when the stars come out, so therefore we hear from there that's bias shemishu. Umay v'Torah Torah yom, and Torah is going on the day. So they both agree. Sai maariv, sai Gemara. Bottom line is at the tzeis hakochavim is when the Kohanim could start eating. Now the shaila is when it's tzeis hakochavim. That's a whole different story. That's not really a sugi over here. Fine. This next Gemara is a shtickle technical, but it shouldn't be too difficult. Amar Mar. Yeah, so Gemara says, Misha shekahanim nechnosin lecha b'terumah. Till when does it start? Right? When the Kohanim start eating terumah. Yeah? Now the Gemara is going to go through a few other manim. I'll ask you, Stira me'emasai koran shema ba'arvin. When do you read Shema by maariv? Misha ani nichnas lecha pisay b'melach. When a poor person goes to eat supper, right, until he's finished with his suda, that's right. And until he gets up from his meal, that's the zman for maariv. That, right? But again, there's two different zmanim here. It's telling you the first zman. It's also telling you the second one, meaning the first one, when the ani goes to eat. When does it end? When he gets up from his meal. So Seifa v'adai pliga must listen. The Seifa for sure disagrees on our Mishnah, because our Mishnah, again, we had three measurements in our Mishnah. We had three zmanim. We had Shmura Rishayna, first third. We had chatzos and we had alois. We didn't have anything about an ani getting up from the. Question is, the first zman, is that the same, meaning when an ani goes to sit down to eat supper, is that the same time as a kohen would be allowed to eat his terumah? If it is, there's no difference. Then we have another opinion when you're allowed to start Shema. Reisha milem and pligam asnisin, who says that the Reisha disagrees with the Mishnah? The Gemara says, Loi, ani v'kohen chatziyuru. No, they don't disagree. It's one measurement. It's not. We haven't changed any sheets. What? Whatever time. The Gemara doesn't say yet. No, the Gemara doesn't say yet. Whether that only. Right now we're saying it means tzeis. Right? Rashi says chatziyuru is tzeis hakochavim, which is nightfall. Or Ramino, so back in the Gemara. When do you have to start reading Kriya Shema? When people start eating their bread on Erev Shabbos, Friday night. And when the Kohanim are zoichet to eat in their truma, meaning when they get the handout. So similar davar tzeis hakochavim. What it means is tzeis hakochavim. And even though there's no raya to this, specifically from the pasuk, but there is a zeicher, meaning maybe there is an inference from the pasuk for this. Shenever v'anachnu oisim b'malacha. Right, so they do malacha, and they have, and they're machzik in their ramachim from Alessa Shah to Zedekam. The night is for mishmar, and the day is for work. So what does va'aymer mean? Right, if you're going to say that when it's evening, it's Laila, the Machashim Mikadvi, and they make it earlier, meaning they're eating, making early Shabbos. Right? The Brisa says, so it says Laila, right? So kasal daito to ani b'nei adam chad shiuru. So we're thinking that maybe ani and b'nei adam is one shir. Ani b'koyin chad shiuru. But if you say that ani and koyin, meaning we have three different shir. Now we have ani, regular people, we have Kohanim. Okay? So are they all? Yeah. So if they're all shiurim, if they're all the same, then must then the Chacham is saying the same thing as Rameir. There must be that the ani has his own measurement, his own time, and a kohen not his own. Meaning, ani eating is a different time than the kohen. So the kohen shiur l'chud, and then each one has their own zman. So now we have an additional zman. So one answer is like ani v'kohen chad shiuru, ani b'nei adam lav chad shiuru. Ani and kohen is the same time. Ani and b'nei adam is not the same time. Meaning b'nei adam, regular people, will eat at a different time than aniyim. Right? Ani v'kohen chad shiuru, but can you say that an ani and a kohen is one shir or middle? As you see, when do we start to read Kriya Shema by maariv kiddush hayom b'arbi Shabbos? That's when you would normally take in Shabbos. That's when the Kohanim that have become tahor start eating the terumah. Not from when they eat; it's from when they're tahor, because they have to go to mikvah also, which I think we forgot to mention. So Rabbi Yehuda, what do you mean? They don't tahor at night; they tahor during the day. And Reb Chanina says from when the ani goes in to eat his bread with salt. If it goes with when most people. Right? Now there's a lot of opinions here. Don't lose it. It's fine. And if you say that an ani and a kohen is one share, Reb Chanina and Reb Yeshua, then Reb Chanina saying Reb Yeshua. So therefore we have shir of an ani and shir of a kohen l'chud shmamino. So basically what it seems, that is a whole different, there's also ASIC, how to learn this Gemara. Are there 6 shitas now? Or are there shitas or 4 shitas? Meaning, again, you have the 3 from the Mishna, which is, let's start with the earliest. Terumah, then chatzos, then alois. Then you have potentially in this Gemara, you have from when a regular person eats his meal, you have when an ani eats his meal. Well, the Mishna, the tzeis, we're only doing tzeis. Well, really, no, this is going in the end. No, it's only going in the end. One second. No, we finished with the Gemara and said that the side. Yeah. Oh, you're right. What did you say? The end of the starting time. I'm sorry. Yeah, I said the end time. Yeah, it's posh. Yes, thank you. Yes, it's the starting time. I'm sorry. Yeah, I made a mistake. Chatzos and Amud is there's 3 on the end. The child is how many you get in the beginning? Mishmar, the first Mishmar, chatzos and alois. Then you have that, right, which we said is the same time. That's all tzeis. Yeah. No, it's 3 because it's the same time. What? You're saying? Yes, I'm sorry. There's 3. 4. I'm sorry. There's 4 shitas for the end. 3 in the Mishnah, 1 in the Gemara. Now, how you learn the beginning time? Possibly 6 shitas. Possibly, I don't think you can do less than 3. Kohanim, aniyim, and regular people. Right, and then Yeah. Yeah. So now, what's the practical? Well, it depends if it's the same, if it's the same or it's not the same. Right? Okay. Let's see. Let's finish off the Gemara and then we'll discuss. Right. But it's a technical reason why you can't say it's the same month. Yes, because clearly with this different shitas, so Mamela, you have to fit it in that they're saying different opinions. Otherwise, it's the same shita, right? Heiminai mocher. I think that's what we're up to, right? Heiminai mocher, which is the latest one? Mustavar the ani mocher. Mustavar the ani is the latest one. The Abra the ani muktam, because if you say the ani is the early one, Rechina and Rebbe Eliezer. Chanin is saying the same sheet as Rebbe Eliezer. The ani mocher shmamino. So therefore, we say that the ani is the later one. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Amar Mar. We'll go to the next two dots. Amar Mar. Amar Le Rabbi Yehuda. I like Kohanim about him here. The Kohanim toivel from during the day. They don't toivel at night. Shapik Amar Le Rabbi Yehuda Le Rameir. That's a good taina. It's a good taina Rabbi Yehuda to Rameir. But Rameir, Hochi Amar Le Rameir. What he means to say is like this. Misavas da no abin hashmashas ditach kamina. Am I going with your ben hashmashas? Ano abin hashmashas Rabbi Yossi kamina. I'm going with Rabbi Yossi's ben hashmashas. The Amar Rabbi Yossi ben hashmashas keheraf ayin is the Gemara on Shabbos. Ben hashmashas is like the blink of an eye. Then nichnas v'zayotzi. The day goes, the night comes in and the day goes out. B'ef shalam elam, and it's impossible to know when that second is, which is why we have a longer ben hashmashas. But according to Rabbi Yossi, there is none of this ben hashmashas skia and then this no man's land. He holds it 1 second and finished. Just a matter of when that is. And then you have the other shitas that say that ben hashmashas there's 2 skias, whatever it is. Kasha de Rameya. It's a kasha and a mayor, right? There he says from Mishash ben Adam Nechnas Lecho Pitam Bar Shabbos, and that's much later than the Kohen, and that's a later than the Kohen. And here he says from Tefillah she Kaddim in Hashmashas. That's where Rashi says it. So Trei Tanai I'll leave it to Rameir. It's 2 Tanaim according to Rameir, meaning what Rameir sheet is. Kasha de Rebbe Lezer. It's a steam Rebbe Lezer too. Right, from Rabbi Eliezer, because Rabbi Eliezer in our Mishnah says a different shir than this. Rabbi Eliezer is the one who says in our Mishnah, right? Trey tonight, I leave it to Rabbi Eliezer. So it's either 2 tonight according to Rabbi Eliezer, or we say that the Reisha is not Rabbi Eliezer. Right? So who is it? Okay, so that's a little bit difficult with all those. But it's always a little. The big issue on this Amud is this big long tzeis going back to Beis Hamikdash. And the Rashi, the Maisa. Where's the Rashi? Look at the Rashi at Seif Hashmura Rishayna. Yeah, second Rashi in the Amud. 24 minutes in. That's it, Abba. Yes. We'll be finished by 40, I promise you. No, but this is important because you want to know what the sugi is. Anyways, the truth is, on brachas, if you do the Daf Yomi, if you have the more Rashi and Tosfos, what? It's easier, but in words and reading words. Anyways, Rashi says, Shlish Halayla. That's a third of the night in the Farsh Gemara. That's the next Gemara. Right? Once you pass those 3 hours, then it's no longer called going to sleep. Right? It's too late. You can't call that when you go lay down. This is the ikar part. before this man, it's also not time to go to sleep. If you read before tzeis, then you're not yotze. Then why are we reading Shema and Shul? Either by plug. You go to the shuls and the davening at Shkia for a few minutes after Shkia, so then why are you reading Shema if there's no point? It's too early. Because you want to be able to daven divrei Torah. Yeah? So therefore, that's what Yerushalmi says. Therefore, when they announce in Shul, that you got to repeat Kriya Shema, it's because the Shuls are davening Kriya Shema. That's the way Rashi says it. That's the big chiddush of Rashi right there. When you say Kriya Shema, well, that's a Gemara later. I do the short version. Kriya Shema. We'll see the Gemara later in a few blocks why you should read Kriya Shema Lamita. Anyway, so Shalom Karal Mitasa Yatsa. Parsha Rishonah. Yes. So what does he mean by Parsha Rishonah? Because really, it's not right. You don't. What about Mitzrayim? You got to read Mitzrayim twice a day. Well, it's the shot. For that zman, for the din of Mitzrayim, we're going to hold. You can go with that. Yeah. Davening is not an issue. Correct. That's the thing. The maariv is not the issue. For that, you can rely on the. We'll get to this. We can rely on the opinions, but Shema is an issue. So Rashi says you got to repeat Shema, right? Or at least in the bed and Kriya Shema Lamita. Yeah. Look in the tzeis. We don't have to go through. Tzeis Kasha. Look at Al-Kain Oimari. See about 7 lines up. Al-Kain Oimari. Yeah, 10 lines up. Al-Kain. Al-Kain Oimari. The Vada Kriya Shema shall base a Knesses Iker. The Vada the Kriya Shema of the Shul is the Iker. V'anu Shem Spalan Arbis Miboid Yom Sfirulon Kahani Tanoi. The Gemara the Amri Mishal Shekida Sheyom. We paskin that like the shitas on Amud is nightfall. The Iker's man Kriya Shema is before nightfall. That's why it says paskins. When we also show have his man tefillah, and from then is this man tefillah, right? And Memela Kriya Shema too. And then he continues to say that the man Kriya Shema is the Iker. Now. I took a picture of the Mishna Brura because we'll jump to the Mishna Brura. Anybody have their what do you call it on? Airdrop? I only one person's airdrop's coming up. Yeah, Yossi Hillers. That's how we getting it to you. Email it. Did anybody get it? Yeah, I got it. So you use it. Hallelujah. Who should I send it to, Pat? Daf a day. I what? Oh, we paused it. We paused it for the.
What'd you pause?
We paused it when Peretz was fixing the thing. Anyways, you're right. I don't have it so clear. Here, look at Reish Lamed here. Yes, at least the one thing with brachas is we have this day to day things that come up. At least we should know the halacha l'maisa. Yeah. So it's man kriya shema Reish Lamed. You see it? I do 5 pictures, only the second page. Anyways, I'll read it out loud. Razman Kriya Shema B'Layla. What time is my Kriya Shema? The way Shulchan Aruch paskins. Mishas Yitzias Shloisha Hakochavim, from when 3 stars comes out. Ketana. If it's a cloudy day, and wait, because sometimes it gets cloudy, obviously, and it gets dark. If you read Shema before nightfall, then you do it without brachas. Now here's the part you guys have. If the tzibur reads Kriya Shema when it's still day, which is most shuls, what you should do is read Kriya Shema with them and the brachas, and daven with them. And then when later on, way after nightfall, so then you read Kriya Shema, which is what the shuls all announce. Make sure you repeat the 3 parshas of Kriya Shema. Right? So now look at the Mishnah Brura. Which one should? Look at Ches and Mishnah Brura Matzibur. Yeah, you have it. You have the Mishnah Brura Ches. The Mishnah in the picture. Yeah, Vahayu Matzibur, right? The tzibur reads early. Vahayu Oisen Kain. This is important to know. Vahayu, at least I believe it's important to know. Vahayu Oisen Kain Mipnei Hatchak. The reason why the shuls davened early was Mipnei Hatchak. Right? Shakama Pa'amim Ilu Hayu Mamtina Betfilas Arvis At tzeis hakochavim. Many times, if you would wait for maariv until tzeis, everybody go home. You daven mincha, and you say, okay, everybody come back in an hour for maariv. You know what's going to happen with that. And nobody would daven with a minute. It's a big tir. We're going to have to gather again. And there's a lot of amiratzim that if they wouldn't daven in shul, they're not going to daven maariv at all. I was just speaking to a guy a few days ago who told me he doesn't daven maariv. He doesn't maariv. What? He doesn't have maariv. Why not? You know, he comes home from work and Balkain. Huh? I told him that he should. Balkain, when he starts this week, he has to start learning. I said, well, first thing you got to do is daven maariv. So, Balkain, Saimchen Atzman al Das Rabbi Yehuda. They rely on Rabbi Yehuda. Shvirle de Miklaga Minchul Lamala Nechshav Arvis. You listening here? Miklaga Minchul Lamala. Nechshav Arvis L'spal Tfilas Arvis. You daven maariv. We're Samech on Rabbi Yehuda that you can daven maariv then. Kudisa Le'el Simon Reish Av Gimel. The Shari Lasakeh B'Shas Atchak. The Kivat Shenechshal Lini Tfila L'Layla. Since for Shemay Esrei Nasan, like you said, it's considered night. Even though it's not a hilchasa, say Shema. Yes, you can rely on Rabbi Yehuda, but Shema, according to almost all opinions, it doesn't work. Even though again, it's important to know that there are opinions in our Gemara that it is before Shkia when people go to eat supper, Kayanim, Maniyim, whatever those shitas are. We don't pass it like that, but Mishna was saying that was back then, right? But if you're a type of guy that goes to play in the gym or go to work out at 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, then really there's no reason for you to daven mincha maariv by the shul so early. It's only if you're not going to go out for the elderly, right?
Tiago, when you don't look at the camera, I can't hear you.
What do you say?
If you're not looking at the camera when you turn your face, I can't hear you.
I'm sorry. Okay. But
I'm saying because you're recording this thing, so.
Oh, I don't know. Okay. Okay, 1 second. So skip down to Yud Beis and Mishnah Brura. No, the reason why it's not lechatchila is because you're not doing Kriya Shema with the brachas, which the brachas is supposed to be part of it. Which 1 second. It's b'diavad. Now look at the Mishnah Brura says don't rely on Kriya Shema Lamita. That's in Yud Beis. We're almost at the 40 minutes now.
Yeah.
Okay. Then go quickly to Tes Zayin in the Mishnah Brura. Di loy mechsi kiyura. I don't know if we should read it from there. Kosva Achronim. 3 lines up from the bottom. Kosva Achronim. Yes? At least in mine, it's 3 lines at the bottom. Kosva Achronim? No, this is Kosva Achronim. Mishna Glikros Krishma L'Spal B'Tzibur B'Zmano. right? When somebody is reading Kriya Shema and he davens b'tzibur b'zmana, because shahaya b'tzibur shekarim mispalim me'ba'od yom tov v'hislu b'brichas Kriya Shema, right? And when he was davening with the tzibur, and he started brichas Kriya Shema, yigmar brachas in Kriya Shema ad shemana esrei kedei shelo bracha levatola. Aval shemana esrei lo yispalim b'oim. You shouldn't daven shemana esrei because she is my Kriya Shema. Yikra Kriya Shema v'lo brachas yispalim with tzibur. That's not the Mishna I wanted. I'm sorry, that's not the Mishna that I wanted. No, I did not want that one. I did want Yud Beis. I wanted Yud Beis. I'm sorry. V'hinei bismanenu. See the third wide line? I apologize. V'hinei bismanenu. Third wide line of Mishna. Third wide line of Mishna. Let's go back to the page up here now. It's in Yud Beis, yeah? V'hinei bismanenu nagu. Yes? Have it? Because we're working off two different Mishnah Brurahs. Yes, yeah. V'hinei bismanenu nagu roi v'olim likros Kriya Shema l'spala achar tzeis hakochavim gedin. Everybody, most people daven maariv after the time. Miyu beis and mekom is b'batei knesiyas yesh adayin minig ha'yoshon. There are shuls that have the old minig. The mispalim takef achar mincha. Half shul mibad yom. They daven maariv right after mincha, even though it's still day. Sas. When mispalim mekom is elu yira lachs of likros Kriya Shema k'shigiyah zaman. Right? If you daven in these type of shuls, then you got to make sure you read pre-Kriya Shema. Well, the pachas yira likros kol ha'parshiyos al mitasoi. And at the minimum, even if you're not going to read Kriya Shema, at least do it in your bed, kedin, properly meaning all three parshas. Mitzvos asay shall Kriya Shema. Now here's the thing, but I think a lot of machmirim do. If you're davening in a shul that davens right after shkia or right before shkia, then they don't read Kriya Shema with the tzibur. They stay quiet until Shemona Esrei. And then they daven with Shemona Esrei. Then they wait after shul. They wait till tzeis.